taking the scenic route down a Farm Progress show. The wrong term. I'm a silly Billy. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today it is Farm Progress Show Day 2. I'm only able to come down for one day, so we're gonna make the most of it. Gonna try and see all the things we want to see and enjoy people's company like we normally do. I enjoy going to farm shows in general. It's kind of cool to see and interact with some of the viewers. So much appreciated everybody who will stop me and say hi. Always fun. Got a couple booths I want to go see, and for the most part, just kind of enjoy the technology in the show. So let's get there. Just pulling in. Made it into the show. First thing, case new quad track 555. Learn about subscription-free technology. Nice. That actually might be the truck, the one that I saw in this video driving down here. Funny. Okay. I really don't have a plan, so we're just gonna start walking, see what we see. And first things first, Case IH. Here's one thing that's brand new at the New Holland booth. All of their hay tools used to be red and yellow. Now it's yellow and gray. So you can kind of see it's definitely newer, because we actually have a New Holland disc bind. It might even be a 313. It's not the plus version, I know that, but yeah, the color scheme is definitely new. Yeah, New Holland's always been kind of blue and yellow. Blue for their power units, yellow for their kind of auxiliary stuff. They've always had yellow combines. Kind of neat. Let's go take a look at this twin rotor, the original. Got a CR11, which is the top of the line, 800 horsepower unit. And then back here, not even sure, but 1980s TR70. Cool. Crazy to see how far they've come, but they've always had twin rotors. That's what New Holland's always been known for. That's why twin rotor. Sperry New Holland. Cool old unit. Tiny compared to that behemoth. Okay guys, you remember the first comment that I made when I went here is that all the hay tools are green, or yellow, I should say. Brian here with New Holland actually came up and explained that it's a harvesting versus a tractor. I guess first off, let's start with yourself, Brian, and then what do we got here behind us?
My name is Brian Spencer. I'm the hay and forage marketing manager for New Holland.
Perfect.
So we're here at Farm Progress Show, Decatur, Illinois. We're launching our brand new 1 Series round balers. This is the Roll Belt 561, our new 5x6.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So we're talking about the blue versus yellow.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the first thing I noticed. Right? I was like, hey, there's a lot of yellow here.
Yeah. So if it's a tractor, it's blue. If it harvests, it's yellow.
Makes sense.
Matter if it's a rake, if it's a disc mower, or a baler.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Well, that's
the rest
awesome.
of the world, New Holland's always been yellow. So now we're just consistently across the entire place.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you say we got a brand new baler behind us. I guess to walk us through. I mean, there's obviously a lot of differences.
The 5x6 for the model year 26 gets the most new content. Some of the key features we've rolled out, some updates to the pickup up front. We've gone from a 5-inch roller to an 8-inch roller. It doesn't matter what size baler, 4-footer, 5-footers, they all get that. For those guys doing a lot of corn stalks in the 5x6 segment, we've made a double roller an option. It's a second roller back there. It sits back and behind the first roller. Corn stalks don't want to compress, right? So that does a fantastic job compressing that crop against the pickup to be pushed and fed into the rotary feeder. We picked up significant ground speed in corn stalks with that double roller. Works in any crop, works great in any crop, but it's really designed for that corn stalk customer.
Yeah, that makes sense, and that was the first thing that he mentioned, and I am kind of very excited about it because, I mean, you always know, I'll link even to a video right here with the last time I ran corn stalk bales. You always have that like kind of pushing up front. It's never like gathering and being fed in by the fingers, because like you said, corn stalks are just so hard to compress. So that's a really cool design addition. What else you got here? I see some more wires and stuff you got running around the tongue.
Yeah, also for the 5x6, we've made scales an option. So you can actually see the weight of the bale grow on the monitor. We've given you a load cell in the tongue and then one in each axle, and then we're using an inclinometer to dial in that accuracy. If the baler's sitting on a hillside, nose up, nose down, side to side, it's going to be an accurate scale system. And then we manage that data, new feature, right? You've got weight, you've got moisture, how you got to manage that data. And at the end of the day, as an option, we've made our new field ops, or our field ops as an option. So we can feed that data into our field ops portal on my tablet or whatever, I can pull up that field, see where every bale dropped. I can click on a bale, I can see what day it was made, what time it was made, what the average moisture for that bale was, what the wet weight, what the dry weight, how many wraps that bale. There's a ton of information available there. Then I can do a field report. I'm going to know how many bales I've got to chase, what the average weight was, what the total weight was that I've got available from this field. So if I'm selling hay, I can show my customer, you're buying hay from this field, my average weight was this. If you're buying hay down the road, you don't know what you're getting. And then just record keeping in general.
Oh, for sure.
You can compare first cutting to second cutting to third cutting, or year over year, and so forth. So that's available on any of the new balers.
And you can tie it to specific fields, right? So I can say, hey, this field I put on, if you do fertilizer trials, you can actually get more or less yield maps like you would have in a combine or a forage harvester for hay equipment now.
If I'm sitting at home on my couch and my son or somebody's out working, I can watch that baler go back and forth in the field. If it's not moving, I'm going to call him and say, what are you doing? Are you sleeping? Right? So it's fun. Right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. No, really cool stuff, Brian. Thank you so much for explaining this. Like I said, it's sharp baler, really cool features. Again, really excited about this, the feeding improvements, and like I said, that'd be really cool to see that thing going in corn. So Brian, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, man.
Good seeing you.
Was hoping New Holland would have their 60-footer here, but it's a 50-footer. That's still pretty decent. I say New Holland, it's Smackdown built, just painted New Holland yellow. Haven't been up at one of these in a while. Let's go take a look. I think it's a step bigger than our current New Holland. Oh, cab's very similar. At least it's still got your bump to shift. It's not like a case where it's you push forward and it stays there. This one you got a bump to go forward or slow down. It's got foot pegs. That's really nice. It's got the Pro 1200 in here. But overall, I mean, it's just a normal New Holland cab. Lots of visibility, which is what you need. Necessity for the air horn. Oh, where's your air horn even at? Oh, it's right here. Boom. Pretty cool. So this is a 920. I'm assuming 920 horsepower, but I don't know. Either way, it's a pretty comfortable cab. You could definitely sit in here for a couple hours. Nice phone holder. And the second best part of the air horn is that giant chrome stack. That easily adds 100 horsepower right there. Firing up the tractors, pulling tractors. Sick. And here is all the red equipment. They did come out with the 66 baler, 566. Nice. So I'm assuming same technology. Yeah, it's got the load cells in the front. Yep, same type technology between the two. Nice. Oh, this thing actually works. Huh. Nice. Sweet. Yellow painted Steiger. That's the old classic Steiger look before C&H bought them, or Case bought them. Sweet. This is the 8260. Should be a very similar cab. It's got Pro 1200s instead of Pro 700. Other than that, should be a very similar combine. I am noticing little things. You got a step here now. That's different. But should be, the guts of the machine should be about the same. Yeah, looks about the same. I'll have to give a tour on our new combine at some point here soon. I do like these handles though. Yeah, so the baler is probably the biggest new thing that I see besides the 785 horsepower Steiger. Those are the two big things that are new.
In World War II.
But obviously just the baler's applicable to us. We'll never need an 800 horsepower tractor, at least not in the foreseeable future. Just swung into the AGI booth. Always good chatting with those guys. We do have a couple AGI products on the farm. Most notably is our SureTrack system, bin manager. It manages essentially the grain that we got going in there. So it's a pretty cool system. Okay, I am going to start making some laps, seeing what all we see here at the farm, see what all is interesting, what all is new. So this is the GTS booth. You're actually starting to see quite a bit more Brazilian manufacturers here. GTS is probably one of the bigger Brazilian manufacturers that they're starting to see more and more of them in the States. They actually came up with the first 60-foot head that was sold here in the States, so that was pretty cool. but it's mainly aluminum, really lightweight. There's some durability concerns with them, but they're kind of cool. I think this is a 50 footer, nope, 45 footer. Flex head, pretty sweet. There's the unit. You guys don't need any introduction. We'll walk around it a little bit later. Jeez, that thing is huge. That's got to be 90 feet. That is huge. I gotta go someplace and meet somebody, but I'll have to go stop and take a look at that. Look at that. Kind of cool. They got a little platform up there people can go up on, take a look at the show. So just walking around, not really seeing anything too crazy. Nothing nothing groundbreaking, at least. Might go see if I can go to the field demos at 12:30. I think that's when that is. Lots of combines go by. But overall, not a whole lot of new things around, but that's okay. In the current ag climate where there's hardly any farmers aren't really spending very many dollars, so equipment manufacturers aren't making much money. Can't really spend much money to make new equipment. Just kind of a cycle we're in. This thing is huge. Agrifax, I know I've seen that before, but I'm guessing this is like a 160 foot boom, 150. Well, let's climb up here. So here's your platform for the tank. Wow. The tank is massive, at least 2,000 gallons, if not more. Jeez. Four-inch lines, Italian made. It's a tri-fold boom, so it folds out, folds out, folds out. Jeez. Cab's got a big monitor. Condor, because I'm guessing it goes up so high. That's awesome. Do like J&M's paint scheme now. It's pretty cool. Everyone's got the right hand unload now. At least the right hand unload option. Most grain carts traditionally were on the left, but on the right makes a lot of sense for reasons that I have explained in this video. But I do like the American's paint scheme. And here's the Deere booth. Always a lot of attention here. Ooh, that's a sharp trailer. Let's go see what we can see as far as combines. See a S7 800 and an X9 1100. We got an 8400 here. 30th anniversary of the 8 series. Nice. John Deere launched the 18-row corn head, biggest corn head Deere makes, 45 feet, 18-row, 30 inches. Pretty cool. They also launched the Harvest Lab, which is constituent sensing on X9s and others. Basically, it'll give you protein, it'll give you moisture, it'll give you oil content. Basically, depending on your crop type, it gives you a lot more, but can't imagine how much this thing costs. Other than that, not a whole lot different. What in the world? That's unique. Ford Edge decked out in Deere. Huh. That's very unique. Here's the behemoth. 9RX 870. 820? I forget. Jeez, that is a large soil finisher. Sorry, field cultivator. Sick. 4440 with a G5. And this is the new F9 forage harvesters. F9 1000. 1000 horsepower forage harvester. 12-row head. Cool. What are you? They let you in here, buddy? How are you, man? Why are you here? John Deere JD18 engine. So I ran into my buddy. Ran into so many people chatting. The brand new forage harvester just released. 1000 horsepower. Okay, just walked through the Deere booth. Not a whole lot new there, so we'll keep moving. See what else we can see. Okay, so we are at the Farm Progress Show. I have Dylan here in the Bednar booth. Dylan, nice to see you, bud.
Hey, buddy.
So what do we got? What do we got behind us? Go ahead and tell us about this awesome product.
Got the Bednar 15-foot mulcher. It's a product from the Czech Republic. Looking here to break into the North American market.
It's a really stout machine. It's been around for, I think, around 20 years. You might see it. Larson Family Farms have one they're demoing right now. What makes this machine unique, it's got the fixed counter knives. It's got the all galvanized frame, all rust prevented fasteners. You got the wear plates for any impacts from your blades. And then on this machine, you got the stump jumper, something you see on like a 2-blade bush hog, but you have it on this rotary cutter's got 4 blades with the extra lift. So
for sure, and that's going to be really unique, because if you have like uneven terrain or whatnot, it'll basically, instead of digging into your flat disc, it'll help kind of roll it right underneath, and essentially prevent bearing it.
Anything you're not expecting, you know, just to protect, you know, from any damage to a gearbox or a blade, that thing will just roll right over. Super stout. I mean, looking at 3/16, 1/4 inch, you know, steel. Everything grade 10 bolts. Come around here, you see the axles, everything's super heavy duty. You know, American farmers, a lot of gripes on unserviceable bearings, unserviceable pins. You know, every joint you're gonna have a grease cert. You know, all real simple stuff, but you know, really heavy duty, a really thick steel. This thing's got the cleaning fan. That's another unique deal on a rotary cutter you're not gonna see anywhere else. It's a hydraulic driven. You've got your flaps and diverters. Anywhere you're seeing build up, you know, whatever wind you might have, you know, to change the direction, you can get out, move these around. This thing is also ordered with these skid plates. Those work in conjunction with the fan. You can have them with or without the fan, but you can also be ordered just bare without the.
When you say the skid plates, you're talking basically just the yellow metal that kind of just helps stuff flow.
These are just glued on, no hardware.
Yep.
So if those were to get beat up, easily removed. There's no holes in the frame, you know.
Yeah, just a very comparable mower. It's got the, you know, the parallel link, so it raises and lowers even. Just a really stout mower, and I just can't hit on enough. Dylan mentioned it. I mean, this design right here is awesome. That'll really kind of help prevent the gouging and whatnot that's in uneven ground.
See the thickness of these blades?
Thick.
I mean, it's just like your traditional, you know. You're gonna be able to keep a sharp edge on this for a long time.
Well, and the counter knife is also another cool thing. Just add your mulching, so really cool stuff for sure.
Easily bolts on and off for sharpening. I mean, it doesn't get any simpler than that.
No, exactly. And what other products that Bednar got? I see they got a couple other things. Look at some high-speed discs and maybe a crimper they mentioned. But
yeah, I mean, Bednar, they're a full implement line. Anybody's playing Farming Simulator, you might see their products there. You can play around with their stuff. They've got the market share in Europe.
Yeah, that makes sense. And they're just basically starting to break into the U.S. market.
Yeah, full-on implement line. You know, in Europe, everything's a little different, you know, practices, but, you know, they've got some good ideas over there. So the machines, they're all going to be, you know, European farming implements, but as more time goes on, North America, you know, they're going to adapt, and they're still based on quality, really heavy build stuff.
And that's definitely evident in that mower, because it's stout.
And the prices are competitive. You know, they're coming for the American market.
Yep. That makes sense. Well, I appreciate you bringing us around, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Not a lot new with Kloss that I can see. Xeron still 650 horsepower, which has gotten passed up by Case and Deere since they launched that thing. And combines look about the same. Let's head over to Fendt. Apparently they had a big launch. Let's go see what they got. There's a lot going on. Apparently Fendt has a new release, or a new launch I should say. They launched a stack fold planter and a new tractor, so let's go check out the new tractor for sure. So they came out with this new Optimum stack fold planter. You don't see very many stack folds or really 3-point mounted planters anywhere in the States. They're mainly down south in flood irrigated country and whatnot. But essentially you want this for having zero headlands. So flood irrigated, basically at a field, you put water in the top side and it flows to the bottom side. So it's all laser leveled and everything like that. So you don't want any headlands, because it'll, like I said, it'll disrupt that water flow. So that's what this is mainly for. It's for flood irrigated type ground, but kind of neat. I was wondering when they would fill out their portfolio, but Case and Deere both have stuff like that, have planters like this. So it's just 12-row stack fold. Pretty cool. The nice thing, it still has the Momentum row unit with all the flex and wing range it's got. And here's what I'm kind of curious about. New tractor. Brand new Fendt. 1052 Vario with the new cab. Let's go take a look. I love the new seats. Wow. Okay, step one. Do not love that the fridge is not integrated. Come on, we're in 2025. We need to have our fridges integrated, like right here or something. So, new monitors look about the same. I don't know anything about fence, not gonna pretend. But I do like that. No, do not want to stow. That's kind of cool. I mean, there's a lot going on here. I'm sure it wouldn't be too bad once I get used to it, but boy, oh boy, there's a lot going on. The monitor's got a lot. I mean, just even on the backside, there's so many buttons to hit. But I do know you drive this like a CVT, so you push forward, or it is a CVT, I should say. So push forward to drive faster, pull back to go rearward. It's like your loader, switch directions. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this cab. Gold wrap Fendt, 1167 Vario, nice. Cool little wrap too. Holy lighting package, jeez. The lighting on this tractor's got to be ridiculous. Look at this, 1, 2, 3 looking off the side. LEDs are built into the cab. I mean, there's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's over 22 LED lights on this thing. That's nuts, plus the ones up front. Plus these, good. Yeah, there's probably almost 30. I want to see this thing lit up at night. Crap, I missed the harvesting demos. Whoops. That was at 11 o'clock, not noon. My bad. Oh well, like I said, you guys have seen corn harvest happening. We're going to see more and more autonomous tech. That's like an autonomous farming system right there. And here is Yield 360. Not a whole lot going on. Same with Norwood. Basically the same old that they've always had. Yeah, U of I. Go Hawks. I always love walking through the Varied Industries tent. Basically just got so much little smaller companies in here. Just passed by the Midland radio booth. If you guys are ever interested in any ag on-farm communication, highly recommend them. We've had Midlands for 7 years on the farm and have had nothing but good luck as far as reliability goes, and the value you get out of them versus the cost, well worth it. So highly check them out, guys. Boda, nothing new. Apache sprayers, nothing new. Actually, I do lie. It looks like Apache has a hydrostatic sprayer. They aren't really known for them. It looks like because they're known for a two-wheel drive system, which is all mechanical drive, but hydrostatic is what most sprayers are. Hydrostatic means they're driven hydraulically. Static, I don't know what the static comes in as, but gonna keep going. We're about halfway through the show and it's 1 o'clock. See if we can find maybe a few more things to look at, catch the eye, and we'll probably go find some other folks. Huh. I think that's wheat they got basically pulling out of the center and putting it back in there. Oh, that's kind of cool. We have a Wallinga vac, works well. It's a grain vac. You hope to never use it, but when you need to use it, you're glad you have it. It's like a giant vacuum. So last year I had the world's largest grain cart on there at the time, 3,000 bushel. This is the new world's largest grain cart, 3,200 bushel. Just silly how big this is. At this point, you might as well build a grain bin on wheels. Speaking of which, who's this guy? They let you in these parts?
Let me in, they let you in, I guess.
You gonna put one of this thing on your 1050?
1038.
Sorry, 1038. Oh, it's same frame.
Gonna pull with a 4440.
Ooh, I think it would maybe split that tractor in half. This thing is huge. It's bigger than my house. But, I mean, it's just a simple grain cart. Auger going to the front, augering it up. Nice. Well, there was Brian of Brian Farming Videos. But I'm kind of curious. Let's take a look at this guy. It's got an air pressurization system on this thing. So it's a twin bin, so it's got fertilizer coming out the bottom and on the top. But I don't know what this air pressurization, so it blows it down there. Must blow it out. I don't know. It's kind of nifty. Maybe it blows it up here. I don't know. Oh, I'm guessing it creates a vacuum to suck the fertilizer dust up and shoot it out, because why else would they have that be stainless steel? Interesting idea. But 18-foot twin bin, that's what this thing is. Cool. Sweet, look at that yellow Deere. Custom painted. It's actually selling today. Oh yeah, Big Iron's doing another big auction here at the Farm Progress Show. Nice. Look at this behemoth. It's a 54 row 20-inch planter. But look at these seed tanks. There's 6 of them. It's got 1,100 tires on there. Hey Trent. This is just massive. Absolutely massive. Can't get over the size of this thing. I'm curious how much it weighs. And it's got a new meter on there too. It's an all air meter as opposed to having belts and electric meters and everything. Everything's air driven. It's kind of neat. 77,000 pounds. Good night. Sorry, 1250s on the tires. This thing's just huge. I mean, that's your wing tire. It's a 710. Cripes. I do say this, Horsch's are really making a play into the American market. And they have some good products, like their sprayer here. I like it. It looks good. It's got a lot of cool features. It's innovative. I missed that one, but the Prestige trailers, very popular up in Canada. And that one in the back actually has a conveyor option for it, where you can stick a conveyor on the back for fertilizer. Pretty nifty. Just talked to a couple companies, got some really cool stuff coming this fall, guys. Really, we should hit that subscribe button right now to make sure you don't miss it. There's some really cool tech coming to the farm. Just such a cool retrofit. They even got the Steiger logo on the front instead of the Case IH. Cool. Hinging corn head. We got a Salford double S 400 plus. Basically, it's got the split system for 120 foot spread width. Cool, very similar to the Magna spread that we had earlier this year. Sweet. This is nuts. Well done, Welkers. This is pretty cool. Transmission, Allison transmission in there. It's got a Cummins engine, drop box, bring axle out of or power out of transmission down here and splits it. Pretty cool. So that's what I mean. See how there's no protection here? If you run this thing aground, boom, stopping your blades, wrecking things. Could even gum up your spindle. So, that'll be interesting. So, Kinsey booth here, nothing too crazy. They haven't really come out with anything for a while. Choco doggy. Sorts of entertainment here, from concerts to dog things for the kids. Big family event. Well, these are built right down the road from us. Hey, this thing looks familiar. BBI Magna Spread Plus, 20-foot model, identical to what we've had. Except ours was red that we demoed. This one's all stainless steel. Nice. Yeah, looks identical. Brand new. Never been used. Sweet. This thing's an electric motor, an electric auger. Interesting. Electric, I mean battery powered, duh, not electric. most augers right now have the ability to be electric. Pretty cool thing from AGI. Yamaha helicopter style drone. That's unique. See if we can walk out and head to the field demos real quick. I know Brian, we saw earlier, he's running a demo, and I think Larson's are too for Salford. It's kind of a unique thing. Farm Progress is always at the end of April or end of August, but they always plant like an early day corn to harvest it and then do some field demos afterwards. So let's go take a look. There's the autonomy drive. Yeah, autonomous combine. No, sorry, autonomous grain cart demo. That's what this is. So you got an 8R and no one in there demoing the grain cart. See if it gets going. I'm guessing someone's actually driving the combine, but we'll see. Oh yeah, there's some tillage going. There's some dust flying. Oh, something's happening. Yeah, it turns its hazards on. Neat. Future autonomy is about here. I think it's still a few years out for sure before it gets good and halfway widespread, but maybe we got a Fendt tillage demo here too. We're doing riding drives here. There's a brand new CR890. Doesn't look brand new anymore because she's a little dusty. Yeah, doing some riding drives. And here's a brand new CR11, all wrapped out for the farmers. So here's what they're doing. They're basically doing tillage demos. All the various companies out there can pay to get your tillage demo, or to pay to show off your equipment. So they'll run a pass and then park it at the end of the pass. You can go look at each pass, see what it did. I bet this one's Brian driving.
9 miles per hour. The 3-bar tine and 14-inch rolling basket.
Let's walk down there and take a look. No, just kidding. That's Chet running. That's Brian running the 8R.
Reducing soil density, promoting water.
John Deere 830 RX, 9RX 830. Yeah, there's Chet, and here comes Brian. A lot of money and equipment sitting here. Just chat with the Salford folks, the Larsons. So I'm gonna head back and keep on the show and then wrap it up here in an hour. Here's all the tillage from yesterday. That's cool. I've actually never gone out and seen the tillage demos, so maybe next year I'll go out and actually watch every single one and go kind of look at the different types of work that they're doing. Look at this drone trailer. Jeez. Nuts. And you got your normal spray trailer. Huh. Wow. Buffalo panels. Can never have too many of them. These things are stout.
What are you doing here?
What's your name, bud?
Detroit.
What's your last name?
Old Graver.
And how old are you?
8.
8. Did you enjoy Farm Progress Show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get lots of toys?
No, you gotta ask you. He's gotta ask you questions now. Go and spin the camera.
Where? Hey, what's your dad do for a living?
Bill Benz.
Hey, what's the name of the company?
Old Graver Grant.
There you go.
You gotta ask me questions.
Ask him what his favorite color is.
What's your favorite car?
Red.
Ask him what grade he's in.
What's your grade here?
8.
Ask him what 2 plus 2 equals.
What's your 2 plus 2 equals?
4.
Is he right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well guys, this is just one of those days where I wanted to see the whole show. This is the first time I've ever been that I did not get a chance to see the whole show because we're just about done. I'm almost close. I got 2 more rows, but I just don't have time. Just ended up running into random people and just chatting. It's just one of those days. So I appreciate all you guys that came up and said hi. It's been a blast chatting with each and every one of you. So now we'll go see what else we got going on. My neighbors just told me they bought one of those trailers. Nice. Okay, the show is officially over. had a fun day down here. Now we're gonna basically have some cold beverages with some friends for a little while, and I'm gonna take the drive back home. But overall, our progress show was decent today, mainly because of the weather. I mean, products and everything about the same, really nothing too crazy. And yeah, you got a ginormous 3298. I mean, that thing is ginormous. So like, that's pretty cool, but I mean, for the most part, nothing really too crazy. Welker's Big Bud hydraulic tanks. I mean, if you guys have not checked out their build videos, absolutely go check it out. I'll link their channel right here. But here's what I love about it: it's all homemade. They crafted everything what they want. So their battery box underneath here, hydraulic tanks, homemade. Axles are cat axles, I believe. LSW 1400s. Cummins engine, Allison transmission. I could be wrong on the cat axles, I'm not sure on that one. Davenport hydraulic valves. And then the first bud with a PTO. Just sweet. Absolutely awesome. Well done, guys. I did it again. Got to chatting, and all of a sudden it's 8 o'clock and I'm beyond past when I should have been hitting the road. It happens. What do you do? So anyway, I apologize for not getting any video at the show, but basically just, or at the after party, but basically Cola Cornstar, Chet, Brian, Welkers. I mean, it was just a blast having all those people there catching up and all that fun stuff. So it was a blast. So I've had a fun. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna head home. I'm gonna hopefully get home and edit this video and maybe have it out tomorrow. We'll see. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, take care, take it easy, stay safe, and ta-ta for now.